Good evening, everyone. It's that time of week. What a way to start it out. Just with some prime time games on this Sunday Monday. With 24/7 Fusion Media. The ever vigilant Vigilante Williamson. The ever expanding waistline of Fat Steven Seagal. And yours truly, the humble Baron Norman Tag. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. We got a great show for you today. It might even be classy. No, it won't. It'll be the usual show. But here we go. The Prime Time King.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy 24/7 here with Baron Norman Tag. We'll be joined, hopefully sometime soon, by Fat Steven Seagal, and your boy Vigilante Williamson is on vacation. So we'll see him in the next few weeks. So shout out to my boy Vigilante Williamson. If you haven't subscribed to him, please do. Great YouTuber. He actually did a stream yesterday.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. Well, it was actually, he had some things on his mind about what happened here in Texas, man, with the children, man. So yeah, he had some things on his mind about that, and he did a live stream. He was pretty upset. So he had to let it off his chest, but he was like, "Yeah, I'm still on vacation, but." Just wanted to drop, so he went live, and but it was just because it was, I guess, building up in him. He just said, "Fuck it," he put on the mask and showed his face, put on the mask and everything. Shit.
Oh,
yeah.
I better go watch that then.
Yeah. That was yesterday. Yeah, he put on the mask and he went live. So, shit. Hell, old man. Sunday evening with fun. Yeah, how's it going, old man? Great to have you here. Old man's a great guy. You guys, shit. If old man had a channel, I'd try to be Baron to be his first subscriber, man. So, me and Baron will be racing to press the button so you'd be the first subscriber if the old man decided to go and make him a YouTube channel. Shit, I'd watch. Killy Chow, what's going on, brother? What's going on, man? Zachariah 315, what's going on, man? Old man said just woke up. There you go. Yeah, man. Shit. Glad that you woke up and decided to come hang out with us, man. That's good, man. Old man is he cool in the motherfucker, man. Well, I love to see the old man go live, man. He's cool as shit, man. Hopefully everybody's feeling well, and hopefully everybody's enjoying their evenings.
Actually, Fats and Old Man were on a stream together on my live stream. So Fats and him had a chance to talk. Yeah, for real.
Oh yeah, that's cool shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, Fats, man. He's a great guy, man. Excuse me, shit.
It's that time of year again.
Yeah, I was man, I was sitting back just thinking like, shit, what can we talk about for today? So me and Baron was kind of laughing at a couple of little subject matter that I pulled up. Hopefully we'll talk about them here in a minute, but shit, for now I'm just having a good time, man. Just shit, kicking it with y'all and Baron, man. Yeah, I know like Loki said he was going to help me do my 1,000 subscriber celebration this week. So I'm making a list, checking it twice, making sure everything's good and nice.
He's on it. He's off it. He's on it. He's off
it. Here you go. Yeah, man. But I'm go ahead and set that up, man. And between Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, for about an hour or two, go ahead and do this, man, and give my thanks and show my appreciation to to all of y'all and and everybody that has helped me get to where I am now. So this is just the beginning, and the sky's the limit for all of us. So yeah, man, I'm just thankful. So just wanted to let y'all know what was going on. I, talked to Loki for a couple hours yesterday, and say he'll help me out with that. So we're gonna go ahead and get this rolling. And another thing too, I was telling Baron in the back that I'm gonna be doing some, I don't really live stream that much anymore, but I plan to do a lot of live streams starting this week, and I'm gonna build up my watch time. And I got some interesting things that I'm gonna try to cover that I normally haven't covered or never talked about, but I feel that it's very important to what we talk about. So I'm gonna nothing crazy, some cool shit, just some different shit, comic books, stuff like that, pop culture, different things, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing some extra live stream this week. It'd be nice if you all can join me, and every other day or every 2 days I'm gonna be live streaming. So it's like, instead of y'all seeing me on just Sundays, you guys will be seeing me throughout the week, and I'm gonna be building it till I get my watch time, and boom, I'm trying to monetize the channel. And once I do that, I plan to do a few things with that as well. So I'm excited. There's a lot of great things that are going to be happening, and looking forward for everybody to be there. Shit. We're all trying to make it to the next plateau. Kyle, my man, congrats, my friend. Gomer. Shit, couldn't have done it without you, man. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Couldn't have done it without everybody that's out there, man. Thank you, man. Shit. Miss seeing you around, Gomer, man. Love to see you around more often,
it's been
bro.
a while.
Yeah, man. Gomer's a great guy, man. People would be busy, have their own lives, man. I understand that shit, man. But it'd be good to see you around more often, man. Just let you know people be missing you, man. So, don't be away so much, man. Just putting it out there, man. Shit, Gomer's a great guy, man. Yeah, hell to Gomer.
Well, golly.
Nah, come on. Baron, you shit. All right, man. Look, we don't listen to this one. All right, so shit. All right, so we figured. Oh my goodness. Let's see which one is. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I think I got the wrong one. I was meaning to get the other one up.
All right.
Wait a second here.
Yeah, this is
Where was that one? That's just the base one. Let me get the actual story. I had the actual story.
Yeah, get the actual story.
Where are you? Where are you, little bastard?
Ever since we showed that, we got 9 people watching. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
They were like, "What the fuck did you just see?" Did that look like what it did look like? Yeah, it might have looked like what you thought it looked like. But there's a catch.
Where are you?
Something that I thought it'd be funny that I never thought that we would actually cover or see. So, me.
I got it now. Okay, here's the story. Here's the story.
So, y'all know me. I don't give a fuck. If there's something funny, something crazy, but I like that one.
There. So now I actually got the full story here. That was the that was the teaser.
Holy shit. Baron just he just phased himself out. Come on back, brother. This is funny shit. Well, there you go.
Got me. They got me. They got me for that. No, I actually hit the wrong button because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I was like, I knew
Here
that.
we go. Now, time. You know I'm an idiot, so here we go.
All right.
No, we got that up now without me being a complete and total. Okay, so what we have here is a story that came out on the 24th, actually, by Emperor Rumbus. The mold of Hendrix's dong to be featured in Icelandic Wiener Museum. And yes, there is an actual phallic museum in Reykjavik. And we'll continue on here. Last month, the rock and roll penis-leaning world were saddened to hear that Cynthia Plastercaster Albretton, famous maker of plaster molds of rock stars' dongs, has died at the age of 74. Now, as part of a donation from her estate. Now, this is a donation from the estate. I love that. An Icelandic museum dedicated to penis-related art and culture will show a mold Cynthia made of arguably rock's most cherished schwanz. That is, of Jimi Hendrix. In a tweet, the Icelandic Phallological Museum, located in Reykjavik, revealed that they obtained Albretton's, I hope I said her name right, mold of Hendrix's wedding tackle, writing, Hendrix's phallus cast to the Icelandic Phallological Museum. It is with feelings of sadness and pride that the Phallological Museum announces that prior to the passing of Cynthia Plastercaster Albretton, decided to donate to the museum with one of the few casts of Jimi Hendrix. Of course, she was born in 1947. Self-described recovering groupie, began work as the most work she was most famous for back in 1968.
Wait a minute. Hold on. A recovering groupie? What the fuck is that?
I have no idea.
Wait a minute, man. Holy shit. Yeah, man. Hey, y'all in the chat. If y'all ever heard about what would be a recovering groupie to you?
I don't know.
Someone who's like getting off drugs and dick. Like, well, like how does this work? Like, what's
quit going and doing stuff? Like, I don't know. That's a recovering groupie. I don't. Okay, but she began work back in '68. She is best known for having created molds of the penises of rock gods, including Hendrix, the Dead Kennedys, Jello Biafra. I know I'm pronouncing the name wrong. MC5's Wayne Kramer. Later in life, she also dedicated the starting mold breasts as well as the chests of the Ya Ya Ya's Karen O, Peaches, Stereolab's Latina Sater, and Mecon's Sally Timms. While he never modeled for her, Frank Zappa was a close friend, and the two appreciated each other's uncommon approaches to art. Cynthia's first exhibition of her work took place in New York City, get a rope, in 2000, soon after she was featured in Jessica Everlist's documentary Plastercaster, and contributed to the BBC Three's documentary My Penis and I. Almost sounds like a musical. My penis and I, we go out on town.
Wow.
In 2005. She was also the inspiration for and reference in several rock songs, including Kiss's Plastercaster, The Tigers' Nanny Nanny Boo Boo, and Jim Croce's 5 Short Minutes. Oh, I wonder if she got Croce. That'd be interesting. The Kiss song featured on Love Gun would always be the most famous of the tracks that detailed her art. If you have a chance to visit Iceland, definitely check out Hendrix's Wang, which, according to VH1 segment you can watch below, is so thick that one fingers don't touch it when holding it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to.
Are you serious? Damn, you can't put the okay to that motherfucker. It's like shit.
Yeah.
Like the girth on that mom. Damn. All right. Well,
I feel even more insignificant now.
Yeah, look at you, man. You should feel yeah, you should feel all kind of yucky inside, man. After that, after reading that shit. What's up,
I
Sock?
need a shower now. I need a shower.
Yeah, look
I
at
think
you.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
man.
this one off. I don't know if
Yeah.
I can handle this one. Goodbye, goodbye, Wang.
Yeah, man. So I never thought that I would hear about a recovering groupie. Like, what the hey, can you look
What
that
the
up, man?
hell
And
is
see what
that?
that is? Let's see what there's like a definition for that.
You know,
And while you do that, I will see what the chat has said. All right. Oh man said, Baron, where are you? When you disappeared, old man was like, Baron, where are you? And Gomer Kyle said, hell, it's not really Jim Neighbors' Gomer nickname I received because I was turned down for the Marines, and my coworker said his name's Kyle. Let's call you Gomer, a nickname I still don't like 100. I don't 100% like. I feel you, man. I feel you. Well, shit, I ain't never. Well, I mean, shit.
Yeah. You think that's a? Let's see.
Oh, speaking on his laptop, what's up, man? Old man saying what's up.
All they do is they just talk about her, calling her. Maybe it's just something that she coined. That's all I can kind of tell.
Yeah, man. I ain't never heard
actual. Yeah, there's no actual thing. Ex groupie, probably because she's an ex groupie. She doesn't do it anymore. She doesn't.
Yeah, but okay, but what would be a recovering groupie? A chick that is like addicted to being a groupie?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
It's like an AA for groupies.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I ain't never.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. I'm a groupie. Yeah, welcome. You're in a safe spot now. Oh, it's like groupie.
Yeah. Well, shit.
Recovering groupie.
All right. So what's the next? What's the next one we got here? Now.
Who you gonna call?
Now, this is something that I wanted to see how you guys felt about this. Now, everybody that's checking this out, look at this one right here. Now, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, and this is my first time ever hearing of this, but they're having a selfie series, which means you take a picture of yourself, you send it into them, and they'll sculpt your face onto a figure in the Ghostbusters. So I'm thinking that maybe you could pick out the body or whatever, and then they'll sit there and actually make a sculpted toy face of your real face, put it on the figure, and fucking send it to you. Now I thought to myself, that would be some real cool shit. And I've never really heard of anybody really ever putting any kind of action figures like that, to that degree where you could sit there and actually, and you can sit there and actually like take a selfie, send it into the company. They'll take that shit, sculpt it onto the face of action figures and send it back to you in a package with, with your name on it. Like if, Jog, if that's fucking awesome. I never thought about that. Maybe he's addicted to all the long suffering. Maybe he's addicted to groupies. Oh, this long suffering. How's it going? Yeah. Money. There you go.
So, well, here I can let me describe this a little bit. Here, of course, from Hasbro. Love them, hate them, they're there. If you ever wanted an action figure of yourself, you're in luck, as Hasbro plans to launch a new customizable line called Selfie Series, allowing fans to own a pint-sized toy that bears their likeness. The Selfie Series line will include a wide variety of fandoms Under that Hasbro umbrella, including Star Wars The Black Series, G.I. Joe Classified, Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Marvel's Legends, and what we're most excited about, the Ghostbusters Plasma Series. There we go. Rookie, they have on there for whoever that is.
Well, see, yeah, and I was no, hold on, put it back. Yeah. I was telling Baron, like, hey, just imagine what the actual guy looks like. Like, let's say, like, if he actually put it like on the, and I'm surprised they didn't, to actually show how good of a thing this is. I'm surprised they didn't put it to where they actually had like an employee or somebody, and or a customer, and they actually had the permission to say, hey, can we put your face with the with the actual figure to see how well the likeness is, at least. And Gomer says G.I. Joe had like a proof of purchase type thing like that in the 80s, I think. What I remember that, look, Kyle, what I remember that from that, what you're talking about back in the 80s, was that you were able, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I went out for that too, because I had all the proof of purchases. I sent them in. There was a bunch of them too, dude. I was sitting there cutting out all kinds of shit, and I sent them in. And what it was you were able to pick out what kind of, you were able to basically pick out a soldier with the name that you wanted to actually pick for, like his code name, like code name Shipwreck, code name Snake Eyes, and shit like that. You pick out the code name, and you get to actually match it up with what kind of figure you want him to be, Marine, Navy, or whatever the fuck was his background. You get to basically like make your own soldier, but it was never a thing that they would actually like customize putting your face on the actual G.I. Joe itself. I remember them, like, you had to send in, and also pay a little bit money in with the proof of purchases, and actually get the actual action figure constructed the way you wanted it, and they sent it to you like in the box, like or something to that effect. Like if it was like a brand new G.I. Joe, but it was something that that you created and put together. So that's what I remember that being, if I'm not mistaken. Zax, what's up? What? The other Kyle, what's going on?
Dog alert.
I see you, right? Yeah, I remember. I remember those days. Proof of purchase for the fridge. You know what? I had the fridge with the fucking handle and the football with the spikes on it. Yeah, I had refrigerator Perry, man. Fuck.
I have to agree, though, when I first saw the pictures, like, is that Chris Rock or Leslie Jones?
Actually, that looks like that could have been Chris Rock a long fucking time ago, man. That's actually a good that's a good one, Zax. Yeah, but I think that's a pretty good idea if they can get the accuracy somewhat, on point. And I think with the technology they have today with toys, I think they can actually do it.
Well, with the 3D printers and all that.
Yeah, I was going to tell you.
Quick and easy, yeah.
That's what that's exactly what I was going to say. I think with a 3D printer, dude, it's fucking, look at that shit, man. And you want to know what the good part about this is? The price.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, if you think about how much something like this costs, dude, the price is fucking unbelievable, man.
Well, you wouldn't even believe it. So while the official announcement is yet to be made by Hasbro, but it's there, news has already spread throughout the Star Wars and Power Rangers community, along with the Long Island Ghostbusters member Charles Riviera, giving us heads up on the inclusion of the Plasma Series line. As we wait for Hasbro's announcement, a few bits of info has been confirmed, including that each license is expected to offer male and female bodies. As you can kind of see there's like the Mandalorian, they got Spider-Man, a couple Power Rangers there. The only area of skin visible on the toys will be the heads, with areas such as the hands, legs, and even neck all covered up. In the photos, you'll see it works well for most part. However, the Ghostbuster figure does have a black paint on the neck, which almost gives an appearance of a turtleneck. While it comes to how you'll get your face on the action figure, a phone app will likely be used, guaranteeing an accurate likeness. Pricing is listed at $59.99 an individual.
So for $60, you can basically get your own action figure. Power Rangers, G.I. Joe. What else? What were the other ones?
Let me roll back up there. So we have, of course, the Star Wars Black line.
Star Wars Black.
Here we go. So we have the Star Wars Black line, G.I. Joe Classified, Power Rangers, Lightning Collection, Marvel Legends, and of course the Black. Yeah, and then of course the Ghostbusters. So that's kind of here we go. That's kind of the look of all those. I wonder if can I get a little bigger here? There we go. There's a Spider-Man Far From Home one.
Wow. There's an app you put on your phone, you take the selfie, you send it to them. Mm-hmm. They use a 3D printer. Yeah, they put it together, and I guess you get to select. I mean, of course, I guess you have no choice. If you were the fucking Pink Ranger, if you're a chick, I guess you have no choice but to get that.
Well, in yellow, right? The yellow one.
Right, in the yellow one, right, exactly. So you have two colors for women and the rest of them for guys. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, and I guess it all depends on what Power Ranger you are too, because I guess in the other iterations they have women that are other colors and whatever the fuck, So yeah, man, I guess it all depends on how far they plan to go with that. But I think that's a hell of an idea. For $60, you get your face on a fucking action figure. You know how many times we wanted to fucking, if you were ever a person that collected anything like this, how many times you ever wish that it was your face on the fucking, I ain't talking like doing no self insert kind of thing, but I ain't gonna lie, man, I always wondered if my face would ever be on anything like that. Not to say that it would make but it's cool to know that you have the opportunity to do it and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Because normally normally you get something like this, they fucking charge, something like this, they charge more for less.
Right. $150, $200,
Yeah, I mean, dude, you talking about getting your face on an action figure? Star Wars. Look, I know now that I was telling Baron in the back, I was like, hey, something like that would be cool, like for Mike, Mexican Iron Man, get a picture of him, put his face on there with the Iron Man suit, send it on to him for a gift, man. I think that'd be some cool shit to do. So I was like, yo, that'd be a good idea, and I think it'd make a good gift for a lot of people, man. I mean, you'd be surprised. $60. Have your own action figure. I like that, man. That's pretty fly, man. I'm down for that, man. Star Wars and superheroes, yeah. Power Rangers, nah. Probably have to be the superheroes and the Ghostbusters. Yeah, I can see Ghostbusters or superhero, man. That's about all I can fuck with. Other than that, can't do no Power Rangers, man. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with them, but nah. So yeah, man. That's I just thought that'd be some cool shit. Sock says, I wonder how Hasbro will get past licenses rights with other people. That is a real thing, likeness rights. Huh. Oh, and then next like let's say they make let's say a Star Wars figure, out the blue, like in a couple years, and all of a sudden that motherfucker looks like me and shit. What you think about that, Baron?
I wouldn't mind it myself.
I'm just saying, but they just took the likeness, and used it for themselves instead of just making your one action figure to send to you. Now there's like fucking them shits are in Targets and Walmarts and
scaring the kids. Yeah.
I'm just saying, but they getting paid. If somebody decides to buy it, they're getting paid and not you.
I don't think you're going to have that problem because it's such a specialty. I think they know that there'd be a lot of trouble if they did that, and I'm sure there's got to be something you sign in or saying that yeah, it's okay for me to do it there, maybe for promotion, but that's about it. I mean, they couldn't go out there and start using your likeness like that because
Dude,
there
look,
have been issues. There have been issues before about it.
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, you know, they'll sit there and you got companies like Disney and them fuck around and steal, you know, someone's you know, suits and, you know, designs for ships for different franchises and shit like that. I mean, what makes you think they wouldn't take, you know, the likeness of somebody and turn it into a fucking
Oh, and no, they've been getting a lot of trouble for stealing people's fan art and putting it into their stuff. Basically, computer lift it and put it in there. And the artist is back saying, "Here, this is absolute proof. This is my art." They were dumb enough to even put these mistakes that I had. See these mistakes? Here's the original piece. You can see. I know that, but that's kind of a fan art thing, which is a little bit different area. They think they can lift and no one will notice something off of that.
Right.
For these, it'd be far too recognizable.
Well, you know, what my whole thing is, I mean, but the thing is, once they have the selfie and the likeness, like, what do they do with that afterwards?
Right.
It's like they have an image of you, they have a picture of you. Like, what happens with that after the fact? So, I mean, there's questions, man, but. You know, from initially, I thought it was a cool idea. And the old man says, "Do they make fat old men for me?" I'm not sure. I mean, I guess they can. You know, there might be somebody in there that might match up. Punkwater says, "Are you signing away your likeness rights for $60? Yeah, and you can action figure with it." In return,
shit. I mean, that is a good question. I mean,
that is a good question. The Long Suffering says, "I'm with 24 on this one. You can't trust them." Appreciate that, Long Suffering. She's awesome. Yeah. I mean, there's questions. I think, you know, but I mean, this is our first initial time hearing about this. I think initially it sounds like a pretty cool idea. But then there's other questions about, well, you know, what happens with the information after the fact, and, you know, how does, I mean, there's a lot of shit, you know, now that we're sitting here, you know, to be honest, you know, when I said, hey, let's talk about this, you know, I looked at it from a perspective of, I think this would be a cool thing, but what's happening is we're having the talk, you know, me and you, and looking into the chat and reading what everybody's saying. There's some questions to be asked, and sometimes it takes for the conversation, you know, sometimes what might look cool on paper or something that you might read or something you just kind of you read the article, it looks cool, but then once you actually kind of dive off into it and you got other eyes on it, you know, opens up a conversation to where it's like, well, you know, what do you think about this and what about that, and, you know, is it this and this, is it that? And yeah, man, now there's bigger questions to be asked.
It does open up a lot of things in that area of what the rights and such like that. I think, and this is Hasbro, which is, you know, obviously they can't be trusted either. They're not Disney. It is Hasbro.
Right.
I think for them, well, first of all, why would they put this face, by the way, on any action figure series other than the
I mean, shit, you know, that's their it's their new Juan and Juanita line, you know what I'm saying? That's
I think they need. Yeah, I think they know in this one they have to tiptoe carefully because they can get bit hard. And then, of course, when you take a look at you'll have to take a look definitely at the app program and look through there and read what everything is,
you're right,
being used. So
yeah, actually, I think there's a lot more that comes, and hopefully they have, you know, hopefully these companies have covered their tracks, and there being a lot more than it just being a cool thing to have your face on an action figure. Hopefully they have looked more into the legalities of what happens if they cross these lines and start taking people start finding their likenesses on a bunch of other shit. Then it causes some questions, man. What color ranger would a penguin be on water?
Well, black and white. I mean,
yeah, I guess but I would figure they would have like choices. Kyle says, will they race and gender swap your character? Ooh.
Well, they might be able to in this age. I was going to sit back and say, were you assuming gender earlier when you were saying about putting the heads on the which Power Rangers?
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck. Gomaka said, I actually dig being Richard Roundtree or Samuel Jackson's Shaft.
Oh, I would be. Oh, give me. Yeah, actually, Richard Roundtree. Roundtree over Samuel. I'm sorry. No offense to Sam Jackson. Richard Roundtree is the king when it comes to Roundtree and Shaft.
Punkwater says, "Hey, it Sox Bulletin. It begs some questions. Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it does, man. It's says, does a person have to sign a law-abiding contract to say they won't sue Hasbro after their figures has been made? Huh? Yeah, I mean, I guess they would. Shit, man. I guess there's I don't know. I guess, like I said, it all depends on what happens. If hell, I guess we have to see this shit kind of, go into action. Let me ask you this: when you check out the article, did it say when they were going to start?
No, it's no official announcement yet. They said it's just while an official announcement has yet to be made through Hasbro, news has already been spreading through the Star Wars and Power Ranger community. So when is the next big toy fair? My guess is that's probably when they're going to have it, when they have the big toy fair coming up here, promoting everything for the holiday, the Christmas season and all that. That's the only thing I can think of is when the official one will come out. That'd be my guess, at least.
Unquadro says, to be fair, those don't look like Hot Toys level facial renders, so
no,
I'm sure they're all limited to what they will be able to do. Right.
And I'm sure these are also prototypes you're looking at too. These are prototypes, so maybe they'll have things a little bit more down, and who knows? It's going to be interesting to see. We need a fat Steven Seagal figure. That's what we need.
Oh yeah.
And if you start seeing a Doomcock figure start popping up at Hasbro, then you know there's a problem.
Wow. Punkwild says, I've always had a healthy level of skepticism, hence being a punk who grew up. I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, man. None.
Definitely.
All right, well.
Black and white and black and white and black and white and black and white and black and white. A nun rolling down the hill. There we go. Or a penguin.
Oh, this.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah, I know, right? That's. Hey, shit. Any last words on?
We start seeing a Doomcock figure start popping up.
What the fuck is that?
No last words on that one. No last words on that one. That's
all right.
I'll stop sharing that one. That's all interesting.
yeah, man. I thought that was actually pretty. I say, on one hand, it's a cool concept. On the other hand, there's questions that need to be
right.
That need to be answered before. Yeah, and legally, hopefully, anybody would actually try to ask the questions and looking to see, like, what actually goes into this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it sounds cool. Hell, I would love to have one. No shit, but I would actually worry about what happens with with all the pictures and the information, man. So
can you imagine me a Baron Tag action figure, done with like Imperial uniform, and I don't know, that'd be. I'll finally get my action figure.
Huh? Old man said, Nixon Iron Man had a figure made of him. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah, Andy Masterson.
Yeah. I saw that. That's some cool shit, man.
Darth
That's
Pappy.
love right there, man. That's love right there. Shit, hell, Michigan Iron Man. Shit. Yeah, that's a great guy, man. Hopefully, give a shout out to Pat S, man. Hopefully Pat S is doing all right, man. Yeah, he normally would have been on by now, but if he ain't here, he's normally tied up. So hopefully he's he's doing
I
good.
think there was another show going on that was out there that he was part of. So
Well, shit, yeah, I know. It's
maybe gone over.
all good, man.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. Get your face or your avatar out there.
Oh, you know, right? Yeah, man. So, shit. Up next, we have.
Oh yeah,
Man. You know.
Here we go. This is. I mean, actually, I actually heard about this a couple of days ago, but looks like no. Who is this? Bleeding Fool.
Right.
Did this? Karina Smith. Of course, this is Dateline Today. Old Kevin Spacey is charged with 4 counts of sexual misconduct. He does not look good there. He's not aging very gracefully. Kevin Spacey, a 2-time Academy Award winner. I didn't know he won 2 Academy Awards. Has been charged with 4 counts of sexual assault against 3 individuals. Rosemary Annalise, head of the Special Crimes Division of the Crown Prosecution Service, or the CPS, revealed in a statement, the CPS has authorized criminal charges against Kevin Spacey, age 62, for 4 counts of sexual assault against 3 men. He has also been charged with causing a person to engage in penetrative sexual activity without consent. The charges follow a review of the evidence gathered by the Metropolitan Police in this investigation. And as they put in there, causing a person to engage in penetrative sexual activity without consent sounds like rape. And there's the official little tweet that they had there from the Crown Prosecution Services. In the 1990s, the prominent actor gained popularity in such films as Bryan Singer's The Usual Suspects, Bryan Singer, Curtis Hansen's L.A. Confidential, and Sam Mendes's controversial hit American Beauty. More recently, Spacey starred in the Netflix series House of Cards. His most recent work, however, was on Christmas Eve 2018 to 2020, when he released a bizarre series of YouTube videos in character after having been fired from the show. Sexual allegation. There he is. I didn't know about that YouTube series. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Sexual assault. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say, boy, you know, Kyle says, when you get it monetized, I need a few 100 hours of watch time, about 600 hours.
Well, you should be less than that now, I think.
Yeah, it's but yeah, I just kind of I need a few hours of watch time, and then from there be monetized. Hopefully within the next month or 2. Hopefully I'll get there, man. Thank you for asking, man. So the movie is The Usual Suspects, best supported. Yeah, you know what, man? Usual Suspects. Boy, that was a hell of a good movie, man. He also was great in Great Bad Guy in 7. Yeah, hey, I hated him in Superman. That was fucking horrible as shit.
Well, I forgot he was in there.
Oh man says, "What's not new after all? It is Kevin." Yeah. Also,
yeah.
You know, it's crazy that come to hear that he jammed somebody up like that, man. That's fucked up, man. Sorry,
I mean,
go ahead.
What goes along here? Yeah, it says sexual assault allegations against the Spacey. Well, against Spacey, it should be. Dates back to October 2017, when another actor, Anthony Rapp, said that Spacey made sexual attempts towards him when he was 14 years old at a party in 1986. Studios and those in the industry quickly distanced themselves from Spacey. A month after the accusation surfaced, Spacey was replaced by Christopher Plummer and Ridley Scott's J. Paul Getty thriller, All the Money in the World. Within weeks, 15 other people came forward with similar allegations. Netflix also fired the actor from his critically successful series, House of Cards, and he was also dropped by both his publicist and talent agency, CAA. The Crown Prosecution Services reminds all concerned that criminal proceedings against Mr. Spacey are active and that he has a right to a fair trial. The statement from the CPS concludes. So, there's our boy right there.
My boy. But yeah, man, damn, man. You know, it's funny because like I was telling Baron too, I was like, this year he was trying to make a comeback, man. Like they had him lined up to do some movies and shit like that. He was starting to put his name back out there because it's been some years and you haven't heard of anything until now. So this shit hits. Dude, I can't even say that now that this thing dropped. Whatever he was working on, they either probably let him go, or if it's projects that he's finished, they might not ever even show that shit. So the fact that he's getting hit with those 4 charges, maybe he had a chance. No, I'm saying maybe he had some kind of chance. Maybe he thought he had a chance in whatever comeback he was trying to do, this year. But I think with this shit coming up the way it did, and then them talking about somebody getting smashed on, nah, man. I think his movie's fucking done, man.
Yeah.
Old man says, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, it sounds like pretty much we can probably say that his career is put a fork in it. It's over. It's done.
Yeah, it's a wrap. After he got hit for the penetrating deal, that's it, man. Like you can't. Yeah, it's a wrap, man. So I was just thinking, like, damn. See, the thing is, I heard about some inappropriate stuff, but didn't know that it got when you hear that, you already know what happened, man. So.
Well, it's like I told you before the show there about when the Family Guy did that joke where Stewie stripped down, ran through the mall going, help, help, I just escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement. And it's like, when you first saw that back in the day, it's like, what the hell? And then a couple years later, look what happens. It's like, ooh. Obviously, this must have been a no-one's secret in Hollywood that things are not as they seem.
I feel you. I'm sorry, man. Fucking neighbor banging music, fucking twerking in the middle of the street. Yeah, I'm just looking at some shit, man. It's like they're throwing a party, man. So there's like this dude, there's like fucking 20, 30 cars out there, man. Fucking people all over the fucking place, man. There's like that little bouncy castle thing that all the kids fucking jump in.
Oh, yeah.
There's one of them out there, and then so I opened up the window, just like I heard like some noise, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then all of a sudden, it's fucking a full blown fucking party, man. So it's summertime, man. Nah, it's just neighbors across the street, man. They think they invited all their peoples, man. So kids all over the place, people all over the place, music loud as shit. They're cooking, barbecuing.
And they didn't invite the king yourself there?
Nah, shit, man.
You don't know how to have a party.
Nah, fuck that. I wouldn't miss this for that, man. So
we could have broadcast from there. We
could have
the twerk cam.
Well, I mean, shit. If they really want to be some good neighbors, they can come bring a plate, knock on the door. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there we go.
So it's all good. I'm cool though. I'm cool.
I think we can sit back and say now, bye, Spacey. There we go. Goodbye.
Yeah, man, he's out of there, man. Old man, yep. Does he get KY in jail? Oh man.
Now the thing is if this is prosecution in Britain, so that means if he is jailed, it'd be in England.
You sure? I mean, or is it something that happened in Hollywood?
Yeah. No, this is in Britain. This is the British just going after Metropolitan Police.
Oh, okay, yeah. I had no idea, man. So okay, well,
right.
shit.
So
I guess it all depends what the laws are out there for that kind of shit.
He's going to be in there with the Droogs, man. He's going to be in there with the Droogs.
Ooh, man. So, hell.
Someone might get a little Clockwork Orange on him. Maybe pound him with one of those giant phallic penises like they did in the Clockwork Orange.
I know, right?
Going back to our original story. There we go. See, I tied it. That's kill.
Shit. You got anything else?
I think those are the 3 stories that you put up there that I saw.
Oh, I thought I dropped 4. But...
No. We last one I saw was from last week. Was the Ocean's 11 thing? Then the StreamYard.
No. All right. And maybe.
Yeah. So those are the 3 stories. So.
All right. I dropped the 4th one. All right. Well, shit.
Well, maybe it didn't take. So we kind of have that problem where you push send and like 3 hours later it comes through.
Yeah. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't go through.
Elon, fix it now. I'm gonna call him up now. Hey, I got Elon's number.
I see something interesting. Maybe. Yeah, Star Wars, man. Something very interesting about Star Wars, man. I know everybody is like fuck Star Wars, and me too, man. But
yeah.
But this is something that I thought was very interesting. Let me send this to you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, hey, Pacific, how you doing, Mike?
Pacific 414. What's going on, brother?
How's the baseball season treating you? That's always going to be a loaded question. Hey, I just want to tell you something of Pacific. Yesterday, I was driving along. There was a big old Ford pickup truck in front of me, Minnesota plates, but where you have the hitch, you can put a little vanity thing in there in place of it. They had a big old Cubs thing on there. So I just wanted to share that there's Cub fans alive and well in Minnesota. There.
All right.
Try to cheer them up a little bit. Okay. Oh, what we got here? This could be interesting.
We'll finish it off with this one here, man.
Okay, Billy.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting, man. So
this is something I don't even know. This is going to be brand new for me here. So
yeah. Well,
and it might actually be good news. Where's this coming from? This is coming from MovieWeb.
MovieWeb. So
Jeremy's Dick wrote this. Oh no, sorry, Jeremy Dick. Sorry. Looks like this is from 8 hours ago. Our man, the coolest man in Star Wars. I'm sorry, he is the coolest man in Star Wars. Billy D. Williams supports Star Wars, leaving the Star Wars saga behind. Kathleen Kennedy wants to explore new characters and new worlds in the Star Wars universe, and the original Lando Calrissian supports the decision. And in many ways, I kind of have to agree with this, I think. Star Wars star Billy D. Williams agrees with Kathleen Kennedy that the time has come to explore new territories in the franchise. Recently, Kennedy explained that the future of Star Wars movies will be exploring all new characters and worlds, leaving the Skywalker saga and all of its associated storylines behind. She also said Lucasfilm would not be recasting legacy characters with younger actors in the roles again either after Solo, a Star Wars story, underperformed in the box office. Perhaps that means Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and others won't be back on the big screen anytime soon. But for Williams, that may be for the best. Per TMZ, the Lando Calrissian actor spoke about Kennedy's comments and the plans for the Star Wars film to create new storylines from scratch with original characters. Williams explains that nothing lasts forever, and after several decades spent with these beloved characters fans know and love, it might be time to put them to bed so the franchise can further spread its wings. I don't care. No, why should I care? Well, the fans got all those other movies to look at. I don't know. There comes a moment in life when you know things exist and they expire. Nothing lasts forever. That's for sure. That's a quote from Billy.
You know, yeah, Gomer Kyle says then it's not Star Wars. You know, if you make a story about some shit that's not, you know, really I don't know, man. I just know that the only thing I agreed with was, was with the title of the article about moving away from, what did he say, the Star Wars, or did he say the sequel trilogy? What was it? What was the title?
Basically, they're going away from basically. Let me crawl up here. What we got on here? The Skywalker saga behind. So, in other words, leaving anything to do with the 6 films for me, but they consider
six for me and 9 for others. Right.
Right.
I don't know, man. I mean, that's to be honest, man. I mean, I would rather have not seen 7, 8, or 9. If it would have went this way and people knew that it would have went this way, I'd rather that they just would have never made it, and just left us the books and the games and shit like that. And I think he's heard enough of how this, the last 3 movies was such a shit show that he's like, you know what, it might be best just to walk away from it altogether, because he had to have heard everybody talk about, well, he's too old and he can barely walk in the fucking movies, and he's sitting down for most of the fucking last movie and all this other shit. So as a guy that heard that's as much as people were happy to see him, he's also heard the flip side of motherfuckers talking about how old he is and how he's dressed like the motherfucker from the Han Solo movie. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't see how the fuck his old version of himself in number 9 was end up wearing the exact same fucking clothes they saw him wear when he was like fucking 40, 50 years younger.
Yep.
Running around with fucking Han Solo in the fucking Solo movie. So fuck that, man. It's stupid as shit, man.
I mean, my problem is not the fact he was old or like you were saying, that's not none of that stuff bothered me. In fact, it bothered me that he wasn't even the first of the episode, the Force Awakens, where you should have been in that one. And I think they did not have not treated him in the character well, and that's just it. They didn't. The people who did the movie didn't treat the character well. His storyline sucked. I mean, we could have had a great Lando Calrissian moments, but none of it made sense. None of it made sense at all.
Right.
We didn't get Lando back not because of him, but because of Jar Jar and KK and those guys.
The thing that I think the itch. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, but I think the itch that needed to be scratched from any and everybody that's ever loved Star Wars. I mean, even the people that don't even fuck with it no more. I think what happened was, for all the glory, for all the story and glory that we've gotten from all the books, the games, the books, the comic books, the novels, all that shit. When it was time for that shit to be reintroduced back into the world as like new shows, movies, and everything. When we were supposed to be introduced to the next phase of Star Wars, with all the shit that Star Wars ended up building itself up to be, we got so fucking let down by what we received.
Right.
That there's certain fans that still have an itch for what we know could be better than what we've gotten.
Right.
and that's and sometimes you can find fans with that, and Star Wars and Doctor Who and a bunch of other franchise, Star Trek and comic books. How we're longing for what we know could be the greatest thing, but the people that are in control are giving us what they want us to have, which in comparison ain't shit. Because what they're doing is they think they can outsmart what's already been established. Kathleen Kennedy and all these new motherfuckers thought they can come in and fucking with a new writing team and fucking outdo all the shit that the motherfuckers that wrote the novels and everything that has done for, that's kept Star Wars alive, throughout the 80s and the 90s and excuse me, in the good part of the 2000s. All the people that have wrote the novels are smarter than the motherfuckers that are writing anything in Hollywood right now, and they think they could sit there and fucking outdo the people that originated and created these characters and created these stories. Man, they must be out of their fucking mind, man.
Right. I mean, as it goes, for me, it's double-edged on here. I agree with this 100%. Stay away from Disney. You didn't do a good job at all. It's crap. Now, doing Star Wars stories without the main Star Wars, the Skywalker saga group is not a new thing. They did that with the comic book series. You had the Knights of the Old Republic. You had the Legends, the Tales of the Jedi, going back 4,000 and so years ago, before the Star Wars movies that we had. You had the legacies that came after that, about 100 and some years. You had all the break-offs where, there were people that were associated, like Wedge or some of the others, but you had the X-Wing series. So they weren't really dealing with the Skywalker saga. It can be done, but there is the caveat, and what you were exactly explaining, and why Filoni and Favreau are failing big time with this. Filoni and Favreau are trying to bring in these elements of the old EU into this Kennedy Jar Jar universe, and they don't mesh.
Right.
And Kennedy and gang over there in their story group don't have any intelligence or knowledge or love for this universe. They don't, I mean, look at the High Republic, man. Boy, that's been a barn burner for them, hasn't it? Really, it has not. I mean, hey, let's introduce a new character, a Rock. The Rock, by the way, got his first appearance in the Charlie Brown Halloween special. And of course, now this was his next job, was in Star Wars High Republic. The Rock.
Oh, shit, yeah.
But the thing is they're not going to be able to pull off this. They don't have, just like you said, they're not smart enough. They're not talented enough. They don't have the passion. They don't have the love. And it comes down to this one fashion. I brought it up before when they had that producers awards. And I don't know why God you had it this way, where Lucas and KK both were awarded at the same time and were sharing the same stage. Lucas sat back and said it exactly what this is about. Doing the impossible, which he did. Kennedy went up there and started spewing all the SJW bullshit about inclusivity and this and that, rainbow farts and blah, blah, blah. So you know that no matter what's going to happen, Star Wars is going to suck. The Mandalorian's been going downhill. The Boba Fett's going downhill. You're going to get a bait and switch with the Obi-Wan series. It's not going to be about Obi-Wan. It's going to be about that Inquisitor they have in there. And they've already did the buzzword. They sat back and told her, expect all the racists to come out against you. And it's like, because she's a black woman. And it's like, that's the buzzword. If you don't like the character, it's racist. And they've been calling us racist for how long? Since the Force Awakens, saying the Star Wars fans are racist. Look at the guy next to me. Look at the guy right next to me there. Billy freaking D. Williams. One of the most beloved characters and actors in Star Wars. Don't you fucking call us racists.
Right.
I mean, this is a character that betrayed Han Solo. And we still love him.
Right. Damn.
Don't you ever do that, you son of a bitches.
Right.
Sorry.
Kyle was Kyle asked a question. He said, "Did you see the guy who had The Rock geoed as a tattoo at Star Wars Celebration?"
There,
You know what?
He said with
You know
on his
what?
forehead, too.
You know what? I'm gonna try to find a picture of that guy that has geo tattoo, and I'm gonna send it to you, Baron.
Oh God. Okay. I deserve punishment.
Oh, shit, y'all on suffering.
I suppose.
You picked the bear tonight.
Oh.
Oh shit!
I'm a
Oh,
little oury today, as we say in Minnesota. There, don't you know? We're a little oury.
oh yeah, poke the bear. Yeah, I understood. Yeah, that's damn. Yeah, that's pretty. He's with the creator of the character. Oh wow! So he was with the creator of the character, and he was like, "Yo, look at the tattoo I got of Geo." He's like, "Oh my god!" I can see it now, right? Holy shit!
Well, I
Yeah.
worked with a DITS. I mean a DITS. This woman doesn't have two brain cells to rub against each other, and she's got one of those BB-08s tattooed on her, along with a couple of other Harry Potter stuff on there. It's like, really, honestly, yeah.
Well,
And she is the classic case of where she is truly living in her parents' basement. But
wow. But shit.
so
I'll tell you what,
I don't
man.
know. That's I mean, as that goes,
He said, "That's all I'm saying."
I am for. I would be absolutely 100% behind this all if I knew that was in capable hands.
Right.
Even with Favreau and Filoni, they have tipped their hats that they're not able to do it either. I'm sorry, I'm not. A lot of people are on their bandwagon, but I can't stay on board with it no more. They keep on wanting to keep on going for that new trilogy. They're trying to tie hard into the new trilogy, and that's actually what they're wanting should be saying is we're wanting to get rid of episodes 1 through 6 and focus on episodes 7 through 8 and what we can tie everything into that so we have legitimacy. I think that's the actual true story and what good old KK is trying to get.
Right.
It's validation.
Oh shit. Well.
Man, I love Billy D. Man, he's great.
Yeah.
What's that Sylvester Stallone movie he was in? Trying to remember that Sylvester Stallone movie, and his character actually got knifed in the face, and it's like, how can you make that pretty?
Yeah, that was like an old 70s,
1980s,
early 80s fucking movie. Yeah, I forgot what the fuck that was,
I can't
man.
remember the name of that one again. Yeah,
Long time.
it wasn't
ago.
it wasn't one of his best movies, but I just remember, he was teamed with Sylvester Stallone and all that.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
shit.
cool, man.
I mean, to be honest, a lot of the team up movies that they had back then, like Tango and Cash and all that shit. I mean, some of them weren't your greatest, movies, where you had two people hanging out together, but they were, it was decent. I would rather watch all of that shit now over anything that comes out now. I'd rather take all those old 80s movies that people kind of didn't give a fuck about. Man, I'll sit there and watch all that shit and have a better time watching that shit than all the shit that's out now, man.
That's the thing. Even when we went to see a bad movie back in the 80s, we still came out and enjoyed it in one fashion or another. It was still something that was a stinker, but it was still fun. We didn't feel like you needed to take a shower afterwards. Now you go and see a bad. I mean, I don't know. Like the first Suicide Squad movie, I wanted to get up and walk out of it. There's been a few of those movies that's like I just want to walk out. I've never felt the urge to get up and walk out of a movie before until this new era that we've had.
Yeah, man.
And I'd rather watch a bad 80s film any day over most of the garbage they have.
Right. I mean, even with an old bad 80s movie, if the graphics, the makeup or whatever the fuck, like even if that's too bad, you can at least sit back and laugh at it. These movies here, what it is, they try to insult your intelligence with the bullshit they try to force feed us, man. And that's the difference of me watching something and having a laugh or just me enjoying it, you know, whether the movie's bad or not. You know what I'm saying? Like I could even
Right.
enjoy a bad movie every now and then. But yeah, man, it's a trip, man.
I know. I mean, and now they just focus on what they do, mockbusters, which are horrible, and then of course Sharknadoes and stuff like that. It's like, no, it's not the same. You're not grabbing the same vibe, not grabbing the same feel. You can
Right.
watch these what you'd call a B film or a lower budget film back then, and it was his own character. They weren't trying to copy anything else. They weren't trying to be a mockbuster. They weren't trying to be this over the top, silly garbage film. You know, what two-headed shark, three-headed shark film. I don't know. Octosaurus. I don't know. All those silly stuff.
Oh yeah. I think I seen some of those. They have one. What was that? They had one with the what was that? Mega Shark or some shit.
Yeah, Mega Shark. Yeah.
Yeah, they have those. Yeah, I've seen all those kind of shit. Matter of fact, I was fucking around with Gary, you know, asking him if he likes those Sharknado movies and shit. Sharknado 8. Yeah.
What did he have to say?
He was like, I never even watched one of them. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Yes, you have. I was just fucking with him though, man. He's a great guy, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love those guys over there, man. They're funny as shit. But man, I tell you what, brother. Man, I'm gonna get up, man, and I got a couple things to do, man. But I wanted to tell everybody in the chat, look, I appreciate you guys coming to support us, subscribing to us, you know, having our backs the way you have, you know, been, you know, for the last couple of years. Just wanted to tell you guys thank you for everything. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at the at the 1,000 subscriber celebration when we put it out there and get it rolling this week. And there's going to be a lot of good things ahead for the channel that I'm looking forward to sharing with everyone. So I just want to tell everyone, thank you all for being here with us and spending your Sundays with us, man. It means everything to me. And you know, if I wouldn't be here doing this, I wouldn't know what the fuck I'd be doing. So I'd rather be here with y'all than be anywhere else. So
you'll be across the street at that party.
Yeah, actually, I need to open up that window, see who's twerking out that motherfucker right now, right? Shit. But yeah, man. But I just wanted to tell everybody thank you. Wanted to thank my co-host Baron Norman Tag. Also wanted to thank Fat Steven and Vigilante. I know they're not here right now, but you know those guys, man, they're great people, man. Please subscribe to them if you haven't. And you got any last words, brother?
Well, yeah, definitely. First of all, of course, I just want to bring up, of course, tomorrow, Memorial Day. Please remember what that holiday is all about. It's not about hot dogs, baseball, hamburgers, party hardy. Let us remember those that have served and are lost and gone on this plane, but are still in our hearts and our souls. And in remembering the sacrifices that they made, and of course those that have gone before us and are no longer with us. So let us remember that for tomorrow here on Memorial Day. Don't have anybody set up yet for my show on Wednesday. I'm kind of lazy on that area.
Yeah,
but of course you can catch me.
You can probably do an open mic, man.
Yeah, well, maybe you might do that. That's been too much fun.
Been
too much fun lately. And of course, you can catch me with Gary's channel, their Pulp Culture Minefield, their Saturday morning fun time show.
Right.
It's always a hoot to have on there. And of course, right here.
There you go.
The Kings every Sunday. How can you not be here? So
there you go. All right. Well, me, I'll just you guys will be seeing me stream for quite often for the next month or so. You know, trying to build up those hours, and I'll be dropping videos as usual. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out my last video that I dropped. Fucking Bad Robot got their hands on Speed Racer. Ain't that a bit?
I know.
Do a live action series on Apple Plus. So check out my video. tell you all about it. One
Live
script
action
writer,
going from bad to worse
shit, man. I mean,
for that movie.
you know, I even said in my video, it's like, you know, they're over, you know, like David Vaslov, and you know, he's up there, up at JJ's ass, wondering what the hell, you know, he got a $250 million deal 3 years ago and hasn't produced anything. So they want to know, like, what the fuck you doing? Didn't know that Apple Plus offered him $500 million for the same deal, and he turned it down. So he goes over to he turns down $500 million to be on Apple Plus, goes over to Warner Brothers with the same deal, gets $250 million, and doesn't do shit for him. So whatever, man. It's fucking JJ's, man. And then now he just got his hands on Speed Racer. So if you guys haven't checked it out, check out the video. You get to see, you get to hear how fucked up that is, or you know, what they got. Two riders, one's decent, the other one's fucking trash.
I want to hear what Brandon has to say about this.
Right, and then they're both talking about how we're gonna stay true to the fucking manga from the 1960s. Get the fuck out of here! You guys never stay. They don't even stay true to themselves. So how the fuck they're gonna stay true to a manga? So fuck that. They didn't stay true to Star Trek or Star Wars. So fuck them. You know, it's just what it is, man. But yeah, you guys check it out. Other than that, I'll be dropping videos throughout the weekend. I look forward to catching y'all throughout the week. So I love you guys. Thank you all for supporting us, being here with us. You guys enjoy the rest of your evenings. Go get something to eat, enjoy, spend time with your family, have fun, check out some other channels, you know, enjoy the rest of your Sunday and the beginning of your week. And just want to tell you guys thank you. So you take it easy. We love you guys. And it's Baron Norman Tag, 24/7 Fusion Media. You know, speaking for Fasty Seagal and Vigilante Williamson. We're the primetime kings of live stream, and we're out. Guys, take it easy, and we love y'all. Peace.
Peace.
There you go.